What's good, y'all? We're back at the house and we're gonna be doing a catch and cook. I got the fish thawing out here in the sink. I'm getting all my supplies out, my cutting board, my pan, my flour, my seasoning back there. My first time filleting the fish and frying a fish, so this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I watched a few videos, so I have an idea. We're gonna try to cook this as best as possible so that me and the family have some good eats. And I really wanted to cook something for my grandma, show her the fish I caught, and make her some dinner. So let's try to do our best here. Let's do it. All right, I got the fish here, nice and soft now. I guess I'll just start with the mini ones first. Guys, I just realized that I'm scaling it for absolutely no reason. I'm gonna be filleting all of these fish today. So, nice. Behind the head, cut at a 45-degree angle, cut down. We come to the side, stay above the rib cage, cut to our left. There we go. Now I'm above the spine. Now I'm making some progress here. I hear bones though. All the way down to the tail. Cut that sucker off. There is a little bit of bones in the center area. A couple bones sticking out here. I'll just pull those out, toss them to the side. Any bones I see. I could also cut that out too. Cutting this whole piece. Nothing but skin and bones. There's a bone there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Cut as low as possible, close to that skin, and boom. It's not a pretty one, it's not a big one, but it is our first fillet. Only took me 10 minutes for this small little piece. I'm gonna start behind the head, 45-degree angle, boom. Turn this way, stay above the rib cage, cut, try to stay close to that spinal cord, snagging stuff up here. There we go. That's smooth. Grab this piece here, hold it. Look at the leverage. I'm learning. Oh, I definitely missed a lot of meat though on this fillet. Anyways, down to the tail. All right, and this time I'm actually gonna leave it connected to the tail. Guys, please remember, I am not a professional, and I'm sure you can see that. I'm gonna start off by cutting this here. That doesn't need to be there. Okay, let's work on this fillet here. Oh, not the cleanest whatsoever. It's gonna be more like fish nuggets by the time I'm done. All right, guys, this is the second piece. Going through, I feel a couple bones. I'm gonna like pick out any bones I feel. Boom, boom, boom. It's not the prettiest whatsoever, but those are two mini rockfish fillets. All right, so the next one we're doing is flounder. This one, I believe it, so one side is like clear, you can see right through his body. The other has some skin and scales on it. And it also has like, he cut off the head, but it has two eyes on one side. And I think it just, I have no idea the reason behind it, but yeah, it has two eyes on one side of its body. So we're gonna do this one. Let's see, stomach must have been right here. Probably just chopped off the head. Okay, no idea how to fillet this, but I'm gonna try my best. You know what, forget the video, for time's sake. We're gonna give it our best shot. I feel the bones right here, so I'm just gonna try to cut as close to the bones as I can. Yeah, that's kind of doing it. I feel the bones. I'm gonna raise up a little bit. Feel more bones. I'm going up. I'm going back down because I want to stay close to this spinal area. Make sure I'm getting as much of the fish as possible. I'm not missing any fish here. Okay, I'm gonna leave that part on. Boom. I hope I didn't leave too much meat on here. I'm gonna try to grab some of the skin here and just cut. Actually, I'm gonna cut this top piece off because it's like a fin. Boom. Okay, start trying to get below the skin or as close to the skin as possible. Start chopping. Not pretty. Yeah, and any brown parts like in that center, chop that off, all the brown parts are moving. It's gonna be fish nuggies. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that side was not good. This is a weird type of fish, so I mean, let me try the tail end. I'm gonna try going from the tail end here. I don't think the tail end's a good spot either. Oh yeah, I don't think I cut near as deep enough as I needed to. Actually, no, I did. Keep going. Just keep going. It's gonna come out how it's gonna come out. Just keep cutting. Okay, so look, it's definitely gonna be fish nuggies. I got a little bit of skin on the back end of here. Try to just cut that off real quick. It's definitely gonna be fish nuggies though, for these fish at least. This fish is built a certain way, so it was kind of just tougher for this one. I wonder if I could just rip the skin off. Oh, no bueno. I'm gonna need like a fork or something. I just need something to hold this thing down. All right, guys, so not gonna lie, first flounder was not a success. There's definitely still lots of meat that I missed on this bone, but the good news is that I have another flounder. I'm actually gonna watch a video on how to cut this one because I was lost for words. Yeah, no, this side wasn't that bad. This side was cut pretty close, but this side, no bueno. Let's try again. All right, take two. So the first time I did it completely wrong. I just watched the video. Let's see if I can do better. We're gonna start with the white side. I'm gonna try to identify where the spine is. Try to lower it down here as I go. Go all the way down, take it all the way down to the tail if I can. Did I start on the wrong side? So I was doing it correct. You start near the head. This is the belly side. And it said find the spinal cord or the backbone. So the backbone is probably what I'm running into right here. I'm just gonna keep jabbing along this backbone. Let the knife, try and let the knife do the work for me. All the way to the tail. All right, I cut too high on this piece. There we go. So now it's like that. Boom, okay. There's the backbone. I kind of messed up around this part right here, but boom, we cut her along the backbone. Now we're gonna cut the other side, stay as low as possible. Missed a nice glob of meat right here, but getting better. Now I gotta try to take the skin off. Just taking skin off with these small pieces. Not nice. Grab this extra skin over top. Really try to get that last layer of skin off. Okay, wasn't the best, but small tiny piece right there. I'm just gonna throw it on the plate. Looking like we're gonna have some fish nuggies. Okay, this time, okay, we're gonna start by the head, as close to the rib cage as possible. Oh yeah, we're gonna start this way. A little tough at the start here. I don't like having this. I'm just gonna cut that. Where's that rib cage? Rib cage starts here. We're gonna try to cut down and then to the side, cut it along the rib cage. Okay, not a good fillet at all. I'm just gonna try to get these pieces here, these chunks. These are gonna be popcorn fish nuggets. Yeah. Just try to get this skin off of this little slab. Pull that piece over as much as I can. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. And okay, it'll be a decent little fish nugget. Okay, so I know for a fact all the ripped up parts are flounder. It's just, I mean, that's just gonna be fish taco. Like, yeah, tough. All right, guys, this is our last chance at a decent fillet. Now, I'm the most hopeful about this one. This was the biggest one, so let's try to make it the best one. I just watched a video on how to cut it. I think it might be a little bit easier because it's a little bit bigger. So let's see. I'm gonna start behind the head, 45 degree, all the way until I stop. Ooh, there's friction, all right? Now I feel friction. Now I'm gonna cut this way. Try to stay as close to the, there it goes. There it goes. I think that's it. I think I'm supposed to going all the way down here. All right, man, I'm staying as low as I can. I'm just cutting all the way through. I'm scraping a couple bones here, so. Hey, that could have been a lot worse. That's our first fillet. Oh my God, I'm gonna mess it up. Could have been a lot worse. First fillet. Not bad. There's a little bit of meat on here. I'm gonna just try to get the excess meat that I missed. Oh yeah, I missed a decent little chunk here. Gonna be wasted now. Yep. Some chunks of meat. Boom, now we're gonna flip them over and repeat the process. So let's see, we're gonna start 45 angle. Now I feel something stop. Now I'm gonna start cutting this way. Try to stay as close to the spine on that bottom half. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this straight off, this straight off, this straight off. Boom. Okay, how'd we do? Is there a lot of meat on this meat that I left? There's a decent bit of meat, but honestly I did not bad. Much better than my last cuts. Not bad. So now let me just flip him over like these. Cut away from me. Ass all the way through. Let me cut. Throw this head away. All right, y'all. So boom, boom. Not bad. Not bad. So let's cut off what we need to cut off here. First things first, I'm gonna try to get the skin off. So I'm gonna cut down a tiny bit, go to the side. Keep pulling and make sure it's tight. Okay. All the way through. All the way through. Okay, all the way through. Did it work? Oh, I almost had it. Okay, let's try to finish this however we can. Flip this over back to this side, move this out the way. Just cut that whole piece off. Don't need that. Boom. All right, just got a little bit of skin to get out of there. I will say it's easier doing it with a bigger fish. Not saying this is a good fillet, but getting better. At least I can see some of the fillet. Okay. Actually, there's still a layer of the skin, so I'm just gonna keep cutting. Try doing it this way though. That top layer off. So I'm gonna cut down a tiny bit. I just don't want to take too much off the fish in terms of meat. There you go. There you go. Boom. Okay. Let's flip it to the other side. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get these bones out. I can feel them. Feel the bones. A little section right there. It's just bones. Cut that off. Still feel a little bit of bones. Try to hand pick them. Actually, I'm just gonna cut it off. This little section here should handle the bones. All right. So there's the bones. Not the best. I'm kind of wish it came out a bit cleaner, but we got one more fillet to go. No bones on here. Let's keep moving. All right, let's try this again. I'm just gonna cut this whole segment off. I don't feel too many bones on this one. A little bit up here. Yep, those bones out the way. Yeah, there's some bones in there. I'm just gonna toss that one. All right, the rest of the fish, no more bones. Let's try to get a clean fillet. All right, come on, boys. Last fillet. Make it clean. I was doing something. Nope. Let's just try to cut a little bit higher. Okay, almost. Cut down a bit. Angle off to the right. Down a bit. Angle off to the right. There we go. Oh, say that's the best one I have yet. Getting a little red in these areas. I think that's because, I don't know, I'm just gonna cut it out though. I'm gonna try to cut that layer of red off. Messing up the look of the fillet, but I don't want any of us getting sick. So make sure we get this red stuff out. Might just taste nasty. Alright, so after that, see if there's bones in here. Honestly, no, I don't feel no bones. This one was pretty good. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is crack an egg, throw it in this bowl. Boom. Next thing I'm gonna do is pour a little bit of milk. Alright, I'm gonna just mix that up a little bit. Might do a little bit more if I need it. I don't got too much fish, so it should be alright. Next, I'm using this right here. I'm just gonna dump the entire thing in there. Okay. So apparently that's all there is to it. There's already flour and crumbs and everything I need into this right here. So I'm just gonna dip the fish into this egg and then in here. All right, y'all, so the only thing I'm gonna be adding here is the lemon pepper seasoning. Shake it up. I may or may not have put too much, but I heard if you're not sneezing, it's not seasoned. So let's add a little bit more. All right, that's enough. I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit. Make sure it's nice and mixed. And I think she's ready to go now. So let's dip. I'm gonna dip our biggest fillets here. We got this bad boy. I'm gonna dip him in this egg and milk. Dip him in this egg and milk. Then I'm gonna dip him in here. If you're not sneezing, it's not seasoned. So that should be cool. I'm gonna toss this on my tray here. Boom. We're all good. Okay, let's do the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Let's add them all in there. Might be a first, but I'm gonna be making some grounded fish here. If you guys see this cut up, mushy, yeah. We're gonna be making some grounded up fish too. I'm not leaving those out. They coming with, so I'm gonna just drop them in like that. Boom, 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 and then drop them in like that. Yep, ain't going nowhere. Using all of that. Guys, this may actually come out good. Like it may actually come out tasting good. It may not, the presentation, it may not look the best, but this thing may just come out looking good. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna grab these. I think these were the redfish. Yeah, these small fillets. Honestly, for a small fish, I didn't fillet them that bad. Drop these in here first. Boom, 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 boom. Now we drop them in here. Here we go. Yep, there we go. Looks like the one egg was enough. My last couple pieces here, completely submerge it from every spot we can, and boom, there you go. So over here, I just got this Crisco. I'm gonna use the rest of this bottle, pour it in the pan here. Boom, boom, boom. I think that'll be just enough. I'm cutting it close here. I'm cutting it close. I think I got just enough to fry them up for them to be laid down in that oil, so They'll be all right. If not, I'll just flip over, make sure that both sides get good. All right, so I'm gonna get the heat going here. I'm gonna just throw it to medium and then wait until we start getting some bubbles, and then I'll throw the fish in there. All right, so while I'm waiting for the oil to start bubbling, I threw a slab of butter, some pepper, some parsley, and minced garlic in here. I'm gonna throw these steamed fresh vegetables into this pan. I'm also gonna throw this rice that I'm cooking in here as well, so that'll be all buttery, parsley, minced garlicky, and delicious. So let's do it. There it goes. All right, so butter is starting to melt. All right, so I'm just gonna add a bit of lemon pepper to these vegetables, the same season I use with the fish. It's gonna be good. Running real fast. I'm gonna flip that. It probably could be flipped already. Flip that. It didn't even take 4 minutes. I mean, in 2 minutes it was burnt.
That's how hot the oil was.
Man, smaller pieces I'm gonna just take out. Take that bad boy out. Alright, y'all, after it's all done, that's what it looks like. A little on the burnt end, but I think some pieces will still be good and still be delicious. Right, just doing the last segment. Got some rice here. Just gonna scoop some of it in here. Just gonna mix that rice up. And a little bit more. All right, guys, here's the finished product. Take a look. Got some rice mixed with lemon pepper, minced garlic, parsley flakes, and pepper. Fried fish and fried vegetables. All right, man, that took some work. We're finally done now, just to see what it tastes like. I want to get everybody's reaction, so let's see. Let me know how it tastes.
How it tastes?
Yeah. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, Grandma, how is it with the rice?
The rice is good. Okay.
Rice is okay?
Mm-hmm.
How about the fish?
Fish is good.
Fish is good, okay. And what about the vegetables? Put a little something on them. I don't know how they taste yet.
Good. The only thing is I can't taste the salt. It's a little bit too much.
A little bit too much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll see how it tastes myself. Pretty good, though. It tastes pretty good. Good.
Want it?
Mm-hmm. Tastes good. I've had a couple pieces already. Let's see how these vegetables taste. It's good, y'all. Adding a little bit of hot sauce.
Yeah. See what I got. Check you out. Okay. Well, which fish is that?
That's the rockfish.
Rockfish. Veggies on point. I like to fry the rice.
Mm-hmm, kinda, yeah. I fried them in the pan.
Okay. All right.
Good?
See you. It's good.
Cool.
I told him Papa would be proud.
Mm-hmm.
That we're
Nice.
gonna.
Alright, y'all. You killed it. Last bite.
It's all good.
All good. Alright, man. Got some positive reviews from the house. So I would say that's a pretty successful mission right there. But without further ado, that's going to be the ending of this video. I appreciate everybody who tapped in. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, share the video, and even leave a comment. Whatever you guys want to say. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Until next time. Peace.